Hey, Sagelings, how we doing today? Well, one thing I loved about my role playing was that the magic, it was there. It allowed you to do so much. And there are things in role playing that I am going to be bringing into my real life. What you see here is partial of a spell list called Druid Staff. This is for what Druids did. And it is a way that a druid improved his staff. He made it stronger, more powerful. The one thing that I've always noticed with a lot of pagans, witches, is that they build this wand and really instead of improving it, they replace it. Wands are kind of treated by some people as disposable. Now, my wand that I have is a handmade wand. And so I believe in improving it to spend time working with it. Now, we were taught, or I should say most of us were taught, when we build our wand, we consecrate it, we cleanse it, we connect with it. Well, then that seems to be pretty much it in a lot of practices. At least that's what I see. Why can't a person make it something better? Now, right now, I have my wand in my hand, and my wand was made out of willow. It is just over a foot long, and it has a piece of quartz at the tip. At the very opposite end, I have a small piece of green adventurite hanging from it. And that was a modification that I made. Now, when we work with our wand, we are adding energies to it. Now, we talked about our wands being a tool, a focal point. Why can't we add time and energy to the wand so that we get a better connection with it? Why can't we do things to the wand to make it a better conductor of electricity, of energy? Okay, turning it into a battery, because we talk about a spell is the manipulation of energy. We pull in energy into ourselves, we shape it, we envision it, we focus it, and we release it. So why can't we improve our tools to work better? And so we can improve our tools, such as the wand that I have. I just described one modification that I done to it by adding the adventurite at the back. But why can't we add more to it? So just like how this spell list works, they're talking about how you do enchantments and to make it stronger. So like you start with a minor druid staff, and this was like a +5 staff. Well, as you work with it, you can make it stronger. So the level 4 spell is a lesser druid staff, and so now it's a +10, which means that it's stronger. So we would not use our wands for physical weapons, but we would use them for magical. So it's kind of like saying that um, without any work, our wands can do 1 unit of work. The more that we put energy into it, building it, modifying, adding to it, we are able to do more and more work. It is like a series of upgrades to our wand. And so you can tailor your wand to do many things. Now, if you look on this spell list, they have spell number 10, an animal staff. So, why not write a spell where your wand has a specific function that fits your realm of magic? Now, sorry, I'm going to sound a little lightheaded here. Let's say that you are a light worker. And so, as a light worker, you have certain spells that you work with. So, like how number 10 says animal staff, you could write a spell called light wand, where your wand is an instrument of light, and you can use it more for working with light oriented rituals spells. This would make your wand even more connected with you. So for people like me that make their own wand, you would be able to customize it and add to it and make it such a powerful tool for yourself. Now, the modifications that I'm talking about could be something as simple as putting a sigil on it. Like my wand that I have, there is a large area of bare wood. And so you can, if you are, artistically inclined, you can take a little paint and paint a sigil or an icon that represents something that is a part of your tradition, part of your path. And thus you would be having a stronger connection with this wand. Okay? So this is something that I want you guys to think about. Okay, it's also, it tells you about silver druid staff. That's the number 14 spell. That is like, that just means that it's even more powerful. So you could, like, if you had like some silver wire, you can wrap up some silver around your wand, and you can use that as a focus as well to pool energy for your spells. The nice thing about what my concepts I'm working on here is these just give you a general idea, but you can create your spell inspired by these role-playing game spells. Like number 7 is Druid Symbol. Well, an Awin is a Druid symbol. So if you were building a Druid staff, you could take a small piece of cleared wood and you can paint an Awin on there. So I can do that with my wand here, and I would have a Druid symbol on my wand, and thus I would be creating a more sacred tool for my practice. So that is something I would like everybody to think about. Please put your feedback below, and everybody have a wonderful day. I will be making several videos today where I'll be taking role-playing concepts and showing you how I am planning to add this to my pagan witchcraft life. Everybody take care. Be at peace.